begin. Okay, it is now 7 o'clock, so I would like to officially call this annual town meeting of the Township of Lyons to order. As required by law, we will now be locking the doors. This is a ritual performed at every township all across Illinois. Hopefully everyone who wishes to join us is now present. I would now ask that you all rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the annual town meeting of the Township of Lyons. My name is Elise Hoffenberg, and I am honored to be the clerk of our township. It is truly wonderful to see so many of you here tonight. I'd like to begin by expressing my sincere gratitude to the incredible township team. So many of you are here tonight. George, Molly, Anna, thank you for helping put this together. Supervisor Getty, Assessor Hines, Commissioner Carr, Trustees Amelski, Mayors Cruz and Anderson, thank you all so much for your support. Thank you to all the staff members of the township. Thank you for my mental health commission staff. You make this place a great, wonderful place to work. I'm so lucky to work alongside so many dedicated and talented colleagues. I also want to offer a warm welcome to the many elected officials here tonight. Your service to our municipalities, school boards, libraries, and park districts is so often demanding and thankless, and it all too often goes unrecognized, so thank you. Thank you for your commitment, thank you for the time that you give to our community, thank you for your leadership. Please know that your efforts to make a real and lasting difference in our communities truly matters. Tonight, by law, all across the state of Illinois, townships must meet, just as we are, to hold their annual town meeting. Though we share this tradition with all the other townships in Illinois, the Township of Lyons is in fact quite special and unique. It isn't simply because the Township of Lyons is comprised of 18 diverse and amazing communities that I hope are mostly represented here tonight. Actually, I'm going to call them out right now. And if you're from the village that I call out, please clap so we hear that you're present. Bedford Park, Bridgeview, Brookfield, Burr Ridge, Countryside, Hickory Hills, Hinsdale, Hodgkins, Indian Head Park, Justice, LaGrange Highlands, Lyons, McCook, Riverside, Western Springs, and Willow Springs. Here at the Township of Lyons, we challenge ourselves every day to answer the question. Oh, and Summit! I always miss one. Summit. It's on my list. I just didn't read it. Here at the Township of Lyons, we challenge ourselves every day to answer the question, what value does a township really bring to a community? Here at the Township of Lyons, though, our mission is simple. We strive every day to provide greater access to resources, offer services that meet real needs, and create opportunities that improve the quality of life for every resident. Our goal isn't just to be useful, it's to be invaluable. That's why we worked hard to offer programs and services that touch every corner of our community. From our Repair Cafe, to our annual infrastructure luncheon, to our AARP Smart Driver classes, to the Secretary of State's emissions testing, to wonderful mental health programs like Chair Yoga, to our shred events, to the recycling opportunities that we offer, to senior transportation, and our wonderful property tax clinics. We actually hosted one of the more popular early voting polling places in the whole area. And we provide the community with a robust resource guide, which we have on the table right here if you don't have one. Every single day we work to reimagine what local government can do to help residents stay connected, supported, and empowered. We're also thinking ahead, building a future where the next generation of leaders is ready to serve with empathy, creativity, and commitment through our internship program and youth engagement efforts. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and lead a trail." This spirit guides our work every day. As we look to the year ahead, we cast aside what no longer serves us and make room for bold, new ideas. Here in Lyons Township, we're not content to follow old paths. We're committed to forging new ones, creating connections, and building community that's stronger, more inclusive, and ready for the future. Okay, now we have to get to the business of the meeting. The notice of this meeting was published in the Des Plaines Valley News, as well as in the LaGrange Suburban Life. Notice was also posted here at the Lyons Township building. So in previous town hall meetings, motions were generally assigned to everybody who was present. But tonight, we're going to depart from that practice and invite anyone in the room to make a motion or make a second to a motion. So just jump right in. But if you wish to make a motion, please stand, state your name, spelling your last name, and state your home address, including your town. So at this time, I would ask for a motion to dispense with the reading of the public notice. Do I hear such a motion?
I'll make that motion. Barbara Minisi, Minneci, 10832 Chaucer Drive, Willow Springs, Illinois.
Do I have a second?
Second, Joe Betts, 8507 South 79th Court, Justice, Illinois.
Thank you. All right, now that we have a second on the motion, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Okay, now that we've dispensed with the formal reading of the public notice, the time has come to nominate the moderator. Do I hear a motion to nominate a moderator?
I'll make that motion. I would like to nominate Steve Landeck, the mayor of Bridgeview.
You could just share your name and your address for the
My
record.
name's Molly Price, 909 South Catherine, with a C, in LaGrange, 60520.
Do I hear a second?
I would second that motion. David Amelski from 833 South Kensington, LaGrange.
Are there any other nominations? Okay, then without any further ado, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, motion carries. Do I have a motion to close nominations?
So moved. Candace Mears, Countryside, 6018 Longview Drive.
Do I have a second?
I'll second. George Pott, PACH, 4411 Elm Avenue, Lyons, Illinois.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, motion carries. Okay, Mayor Landa, come on up so I can swear you in. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
I,
Stephen Landak,
Steve Landeck,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
and
and
impartially
impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of moderator
of moderator
at the town meeting,
town meeting.
so help me God. Thank you. Congratulations.
Glad I didn't have to give my address. I saw some people struggling a little bit with that address. Joe, you may want to have Katie like put a little tag on it next time.
You're right.
Candace, no comment. It's kind of fun. So, township government's fascinating, and it's the nearest thing we have to direct democracy. You have these town meetings once a year, and you'd have the caucus every 4 years. I think it's fascinating, and maybe nobody else thinks it is, but I do, because before, when they first started the state, really, you just had the empty state. You'd have some small villages, and the way they would divide the town, the state is the legislature would create the township. And Lyons Township was created in 1850. At that time, I guess it was named after the village of Lyons, so the village was already in place. And I didn't realize the village of Lyons was named after a French town. So that's at least what Wikipedia says. So I thought it was interesting. So, and so what they did is they divided the township so then it'd be able to give service. So some areas never had a township until much later. Just by curiosity, in Chicago has townships. We wouldn't think about it. But there's, even as you look at the taxes, I'm sure our tax assessor would verify that. There's like the Town of Lake and all kinds of other names on these tax bills. They have the Town of Lake, Jefferson North, West Chicago, South Chicago, Hyde Park, Rogers Park, kind of all names we recognize. Those are the 10 names of the township. In 1902, they had a vote to eliminate the townships, and it was just one city. But kind of a remnant of that is Cicero. They have a township and a city right on top of each other. They both do the same thing with Berwick, right? The township and the city. I think Evanston, I don't know if they eliminated it, but they still have it. They did. So it's just kind of interesting to see how government changes and how it adapts to our needs. So the next order of business is the approval of minutes of the last township meeting, of the last town meeting on April 8th.
Good evening, Russell Hartigan, 5420 Franklin Avenue, Western Springs, Illinois. I hereby make a motion for the approval of the minutes of the last Township of Lyons annual town meeting of April 8th, 2025. Is there a second, please?
I'll second that motion. Please call
Nobody?
for 1030 South Stony Avenue, LaGrange, Illinois, 60525.
Thank you, Judge Hartigan. Motion has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? If not, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, none. Motion carried. The next order of business is motion to approve Resolution 2026-01 to delegate authority to the Township Board of Trustees to purchase, sell, and lease property. A motion would be in order.
I'll make that motion. Chris Getty, 4632 Krakow Avenue, Lyons.
Motion has been made. Is there a second?
Second. Joe Betts, 8507 South 79th Court, Justice, Illinois.
Nice, very good. Thank you, Mr. Betts. You've been practicing. Motion has been made to approve the resolution. And again, this is one of those interesting facts. We delegate that power to the township board. But in previous years, long ago, you would have people coming to these meetings to decide where the town meeting should be, what they should buy, what they should lease, equipment to purchase. It was, again, an opportunity to really participate. So the resolution is, the motion is made and second. And all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? None. Motion carried. The next item is new business. Does anyone have any new business to discuss? If none, is there any old business still pending from last year? We've been holding off for a year, waiting to talk about it. I guess there isn't. That's great. So the next item will be a motion will be in order to set the next annual town meeting date on the second Tuesday in April of 2027, which is April 13th, 2027 at 7 p.m. at the Township Hall Community Room right here, 6404 Joliet Road in Countryside. A motion would be in order to
I'll make the motion. Anna Erickson, 517 South Catherine, LaGrange.
Motion has been made. Is there a second?
I'll second. Miriam Cruz, 7308 West 2nd Place, Summit, Illinois.
Okay, motion has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion about this location or time or place of next year? We'll see everybody the next year. If not, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, none. And the final item, we'll have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Judge Hartigan? Oh,
I'm good at those motions. A second?
Second, Chris Getty.
motion made second. All in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned. Thanks very much.